Guys, this is just an update video about my plans after I graduate acupuncture. So I graduate this month, at the end of the month. Yay! It's been 3 years, and previous to that, I was in a 2-year master's counseling program. So I've been in school for 5 straight years. So I'm so super happy that this summer I am done, like completely done school, not life, but done school, and I'm just ready to start something brand new. I have been really doing a lot of soul searching lately and just trying to figure out like what I really want to do now that I'm graduated, and I feel like I really need some change in my life. And so I've been considering downsizing my boutique and just renting like a small treatment room somewhere in Halifax, closer to my house, so I can like reduce travel time, because I my boutique currently is about 25 minutes from where I live, and I really like being close to home, being close to my daughter and my dog and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking about downsizing, going smaller, and selling a lot more online, and just having like less responsibility. I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'm going to do, um, but it's leaning more towards that because like my 5-year lease for my boutique is, I think it's over like the day after I graduate, or like the month after, something like that. I have to actually look at the contract, but it's ending within the next couple months. And to me, that was like kind of a sign, like, you know, I've been doing this for 5 years while going to school full time and running a store. I'd never done anything like that in my life. Like, I was, at one point in retail for a short time during my first degree. I worked part time at a retail boutique, but I never ran it. I just showed up for my shift, and, I didn't really have any responsibilities other than cleaning up at the end of the shift. And so running a boutique has been an experience, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, in all honesty. Um, but it is getting to be a lot. Like, I do a lot of consignment, so I support other artists locally and sell their products. And so keeping track of all of that has been kind of like a nightmare. Um, and so I'm kind of like, I'm thinking just not have to take care of these little details, and I just want to focus exclusively on my patients, get really, really good at, becoming an acupuncturist, like focus entirely on that for the next few years, because even though I just did a 3-year diploma, there's still so much to learn about acupuncture. Like, it's insane. Like, acupuncture is a lifelong career of learning, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Just renting a small room, having some of my products for sale, either in my treatment room or online or both. And just reducing the amount of events I run. Like, I run a lot of events out of the boutique, and then my big event, the expo, every year. I've decided I'm only going to do it once a year instead of twice a year, because it's a massive event. We just had it happen last weekend, and of course I was sick, so it just made it even harder. But like, there's over 19,000 square feet, over 100 exhibits. It's massive, and it's such a great event. Like, this past weekend was the best ever. Just the energy, the exhibitors, everybody brought their best game face. Everybody was like showed up and shared their gifts, and for the first time ever, I like, normally after a show I'll get really critical about like what I could do better, and I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to add this, or oh, I have this idea, oh, I got inspired by this person, I'll do it this way this time, and I continue to grow in that way. But this time I was just like, you know what? This is awesome. I did this. I'm so proud of myself. And I've never actually, like, I've always been proud of myself, but I've been in the mode of just like, let's make this awesome. Let's make it better next year. I never really have stepped back and fully seeing the impact that the show does have in the world, in Halifax, and to each and every person that comes. And I guess because I don't like to like brag or, I don't know, you don't want to go like, oh, I did this amazing event and it's life changing and mind altering. But the truth of the matter is, it's a really positive event. And I see that now. Like, I see how important events like this are, not just mine, but any of these types of events where people gather together to share their gifts that are specifically for healing other people, for helping the world be better. I really see it now, and that's huge for me. That's really huge, and it's kind of like a nice surprise, because usually, like, it's only been 4 days, 5 days after the show, and I'm usually just in a really bad space after because of the amount of preparation and time it takes to pull off an event like that. Like, it takes me about a week to recover, and I was sick this time, so it should technically be even longer, but I just feel like I was able to just shut my critical mind up for a minute. Like, yeah, there's a few things I want to improve for next year, for sure, but I just shut it down. I was like, no, let's look at the positive impact this has. Let's look at it for what it is. Like, so many people were so happy to be there, and like, I saw the interactions. Like, there was one point I just looked around the room and there were so many people just happy, and I'm like, you know what, right now in the world, there's a lot of shitty situations happening in the world, and I was able to make, at least for a moment, people gather for that full day, like 10 to 6, gather and just share their gifts and show the world why they're really here. So many people come with a dream, that they want to pursue in life, like startup companies and a product that they believe in that has changed their life, and they're sharing that with everyone. And then the talks all day, we had a choir, and we had chanting, which was a highlight for me personally at the event, because I used to go to chanting every Friday for years and years and years, and I've been so busy in the last couple of years that I haven't. So it was like the chanting group came to me, and I was so happy for that, because it means a lot to me and personally in my life. It has always helped me to center, to clear energy, to feel at home in myself. So that was really nice to have that midday at the event. Anyway, so lots of things going on. Like, for the first time after the event, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing another one next year. Because usually after the event, I'm like, oh my God, why did I do that? Why do I put myself through this? Why am I planning this event every year, twice a year? But I am only going to be doing it once a year. And I'm cutting out a lot of events. If I do downsize my business, I won't be doing as many events. Which, if I feel like teaching a class like on crystals or astrology or tarot, absolutely I'm going to be doing that. But I won't feel obligated to do that, because I won't have my own space that, that's kind of what we do here. We have events running all the time. So that's definitely going to be, like, I just see like I have to cut some things out right now, less responsibility, put more of a focus on, getting on top of my game with acupuncture and building a client base and starting over in that way, or starting a new business in a sense. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I just thought I'd update everyone. It doesn't mean Angels Essentials is going anywhere. We're just kind of downsizing, moving, and transforming into something different. So my products, I booked a lot of shows till the end of the year, like just being a vendor at a show, not actually running it. So I'll have my products. You'll see my face for sure here in Halifax. And I'll be still doing all my reading clients. I'm not going to ever stop being a reader or anything like that. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to find a space that I can fit into, and be able to do my readings, and it's not going to, create a problem with other people, because not everybody's really comfortable with tarot and that kind of thing. And I think I found a place, but I'm not going to say exactly where I'm going yet. But keep following me, and I'll definitely keep everybody updated within the next few months and let you know what's happening with me. I did want to post videos of the show. I posted one pre-show, and my plan was pre-show, a couple like show how it looks before, and then when vendors set up, midday, and then at the end when it's all over. But as soon as the show starts, just things are in all directions. I'm pulled over here and pulled over there, and I forgot to do like I did 2 videos in the morning, and then I meant to do one in the midday, like to see the whole room filled with people and the vendors, and just go around and like see what was happening there. And I didn't do it. Like, I just get so distracted. There's a mermaid, and there's like a hawk showed up, a real live hawk, a broadwing hawk from Hope for Wildlife. Like, it was just a great event. The choir, everything was going on. It was just so many things going on at once that I didn't think to do a video midday, and I don't know why, because that was my plan. Because I really want to capture, for people that don't get to go, like what happens at these events. And my event particularly, I enjoy because it's in such a big room, and because I have been at some events and it's just in this teeny tiny room and you feel like you want to suffocate. Like, I need a lot of air, and like I'm an outdoors type of person, and I need plants and things like that always around me, which is something I do differently at my show. I make every vendor bring a plant, and the expectation is that they have to give it away to another vendor that they don't know. And there's 2 reasons why I do this. I do it for a networking opportunity, so people kind of start to notice the people beside them, not just get caught in their own little bubble, which, as a small business owner, that can happen really, really easily. You can just get caught in your own day-to-day operations and like not notice someone that you could really partner with and make even something better together. And then the other reason I make vendors bring a plant is because it just creates oxygen in the room, like actual oxygen, and it's beautiful as well. So it just creates a nice energy, like an air exchange in the room, because the forum, it's old, it's an older building, and plants just make everything beautiful, in my opinion. The other thing that we do differently at our show is we have everyone bring a turtle. As you probably know, I like the symbol of a turtle, and just the animal or reptile is very significant to me in my life. And I'll do a video another time about why, but so everybody brings like a turtle keepsake, and so it creates this nice theme throughout the room of some people actually exchange turtles, they give them away to each other. And we've actually had Hope for Wildlife in past years bring live turtles to the event, like rescue turtles, which is kind of cool. But anyways, I just wanted to do a little bit of an update, and I hope that this finds you well. And I will hopefully, once I graduate, get back on track with my YouTube and do more weekly videos. Get back into tarot and astrology readings, because I really do miss that. I've just been completely swamped with trying to complete my hours, which I've done a month early actually. I finished June 1st, but I'm still doing some extra hours in the clinic, and kind of savoring the last moments of school with my supervisor, who's phenomenal. Like, I've learned so much from her. She's from Britain, and she has 16 years experience, Dr. Lucy, and I've learned so much from her, so I'm like, even though I'm done my hours, I'm just going to hang out here and follow you around like a duck. I call her mommy because, she's just, anytime I need her, she's just so supportive. Like, it's really hard to supervise me, I have to say, just because I'm such a boss, and I have no problem following this woman. Like, she's so balanced, and she really does live TCM knowledge, and I like that, and I respect that a lot. So I have no qualms about following her, and she's just been a real blessing in my career as a TCM practitioner. So anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. It's the first time I've been videotaping in a while, so this is what I do, and this is why I need to videotape more. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions, you can post it below. Take care. Bye.